I feel you burn all over me. One hit of you is all I need.
On to the game that has everyone talking. Both teams will be wanting to put on a show for their supporters. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
It's like tall buildings, as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young, and it's just begun.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I like the look of this fella, Thierry Reinders, Peter, the Dutchman being one of the better all-round midfielders to emerge in recent times. He's energetic, he's intelligent both on and off the ball in the way he reads the game, and he boasts quite a high goal contribution too. So his link-up play gets him in those congested areas, and he comes through with flying colours.
Okay, interesting. And now the breakaway. Sakni, that's a delicate pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Simons. Now it's Marlon. Quinton Timber. And here's a chance for a shot! Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the shot's on here. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And he's going direct. In he goes again! Oh, it's come loose. Towards the flank, cross to the back post. Oh, and he's asking too much with that.
Yeah, Peter, just have a look at this and see how the strikers are drifting into wide positions now.
And that's tactical, is it? It's not been forced on them.
No, it's all related to the hope of creating space for midfield runners. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, that's nice. Reinders. And here's Depay. It's Memphis Depay! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Frimpong. The Netherlands disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's onto it in a flash. Marlen. Timber. Oh, good spread. And here's Marlen. Marlen. Muscular approach does pay off here. Marlon really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And a chance! Reinders. Decent progress down the left. The referee's awarded a free kick. Clears it away. Sakiri. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first half thoughts?
To say, I think it's a good performance. It's clear that they need...
Here we go again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Marlen. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's managed to get free. Good take, and is he in? Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Van de Ven. Gakpo. Xavi Simons. Gakpo chasing after it. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows that.
Frimpong. Van de Ven. Gakpo. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Frimpong. Does really well there, strong defending. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Msakni. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Msakni. Msakni. Msakni going full steam ahead down the left flank. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Marlen. And it's Simons. Frimpong. Lobbed in behind. Marlen providing an outlet on that flank. It's Marlon. Marlon's cross.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could get...
Simons!
Xavi Simons made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Depay. Does really well to win the ball there.
The Netherlands clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That is lovely. Reinders. Simons. Chooses to go back.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gravenberg.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Now it's Gakpo. Van de Ven. Aim forwards.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well timed, excellent interception. Gakpo. Gakpo going full tilt down the left. Now it's Gakpo. That's good play. Needs a quality cross. Now it's Reinders. Over to the left. One good cross, maybe the last chance. And he's straight offside. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel.
Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. Sakni is first to take the long walk. And he's found the net.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Weghorst is the next man in the spotlight. No! Denied remarkably!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Tunisia are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Keeper's gone the wrong way. And the lead is 2. The Netherlands, so down by 2. Another miss can be game, set and match. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
The third man in the queue. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
The Netherlands can't afford to miss another one.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Tunisia are looking for comfort. And he's put them two in front. He must, but can he? What poise! What noise!
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
So on the cusp of where they want to be. Oh, brilliant! He had to save it, and he did! The Netherlands at the point of no return. Saved! And there's your hero! Tunisia have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball.